Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A bicycle versus car crash in Klein Township has turned deadly. Klein Township Police Chief John Petrilla has confirmed to WYLN News that the rider died from his injuries following that crash on the Calares Road. The Lehigh County Coroner's Office said 64-year-old Thomas Barletta was pronounced dead at Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest just before 6 p.m. The cause of the death was the result of multiple traumatic injuries sustained in the crash. The manner of death ruled an accident. Township police say it appears Barletta rode his bicycle into the path of a vehicle. The crash remains under investigation by the coroner and police, and anyone who may have witnessed the collision is asked to call Klein Township Police at 570-929-2354. A shooting early this morning outside a Wilkes-Barre nightclub is still under investigation. It happened just before 2 a.m. in the area of Alibaba Liquor Lounge on South Main Street. According to a news release on the Wilkes-Barre Police Department Facebook page, a 26-year-old man from Brooklyn, New York, was taken for treatment of what has not yet been confirmed to be a gunshot wound. According to the release, the incident is believed to have happened after a fight. Anyone with information is being asked to contact Wilkes-Barre Police at 570-208-4224. Luzerne County officials are suing the companies responsible for the elevator that failed at the county prison and caused 2 deaths. Correctional Officer Christopher Moles and inmate Timothy Gilliam Jr. fell to their deaths during a struggle on the jail's 5th floor in July of 2016. Authorities said the pair slammed into the elevator door during the confrontation, causing the door to swing inward from its base and allowing the men to fall 59 feet. The suit names elevator manufacturer Schindler Elevator Corporation and 3 other firms. The suit also alleges negligence on the part of the companies. The litigation is the 3rd lawsuit stemming from that incident. The families of Moles and Gilliam have filed suit against the same companies, also alleging negligence on similar grounds. Authorities say an explosion at the Letterkenny Army Depot west of Philadelphia left some workers injured today. Officials say the blast happened just after 7 this morning. They posted on social media that the incident is contained and won't affect depot operations or workforce safety elsewhere on the site. Officials say there is no suspicion of terrorist activity. The Franklin Fire Company posting on their Facebook page that 3 burn victims were transported via air to hospitals. Details about other injuries were not immediately available, but some people were treated at the scene. A GoFundMe page has now been set up to assist the owner of the former church that was destroyed by fire in Tamaqua. The owner, Stephen Bennett, who is an artist and had artwork stored in the building, is starting the salvage process. Bennett, who was out of town at the time of the fire, lost just about everything and will have to find another place to stay since the old church has been condemned. The artist did not have insurance and about 500 paintings were in that building. Family members started the page titled Save Stevens Paintings and Studio, and so far it's raised just over $5,400. On your screen, you'll see the website if you would like to donate. That fire is still listed as under investigation. Hope and Coffee, officially up and running in Tamaqua. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Hope and Coffee is now officially open. A lot of love went into this place.
Hope and Coffee's dream became reality this morning with its grand opening in Tamaqua. The Pine Street 1865 Victorian home was brought back to life with Hope and Coffee, a safe family place for those in recovery from addiction, as well as in the community.
The goals of Hope and Coffee are very simple: to support and normalize recovery, to provide place for young people, people of all ages, to create a place for bystanders to engage in this. So even if you don't have addiction or recovery in your life or personally, you can come here and just by buying a cup of coffee, buying someone else a cup of coffee, donating to Hope and Coffee, you can participate and help support recovery.
Another goal is to have hyper-available meeting space upstairs, which is important for the recovering community.
Tamaqua has far too many bars and far too few coffee houses. And so we decided that we would take off that coat of shame and shine the spotlight on recovery. From a dream to a small miracle of the opening today, it is a transformation worthy of this changing town.
This brought about the genesis of Hope and Coffee. Founder Lisa Scheller, who grew up in Tamaqua, has been a recovering alcoholic and drug addict for over 35 years.
You know, we are the face of recovery. We're normal people. We're honest and we're trustworthy and we're capable and we're hardworking. And because of our experience, we have a sense of gratitude.
Employees are either in recovery or have a passion for helping those in recovery. Hope and Coffee supervisor Sika Brown told her story about embracing motherhood as a recovering addict. For the last year, Brown hit pavement with numerous jobs and judgmental interviews due to her past, on top of struggling with small relapses here and there. After taking control by checking herself into intensive outpatient therapy, she heard about Hope and Coffee and went to put an application in for an interview.
And immediately I knew I was home. I couldn't wrap my mind around Lisa and everyone who has given us the opportunity and has the faith in us to succeed. And it's really hard when you're knocked to the outside, and no matter how hard you try, no one wants to give you a place, and these people have, and I'm so grateful. So.
It's been life-changing for Brown and her son, so she hopes the same for future Hope and Coffee employees. The shop is open from 6:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Extended hours coming soon.
Be sure to grab a cup and seize the day. More information on the shop, its story, and how to donate can be found online at www.hopeandcoffee.org. Reporting from Tamaqua for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Thank you, Julia. And coming up on Wyln News, speaking of coffee, a red carpet breakfast started off the day for many. We'll tell you about that. Plus, our Julie Stefanovich takes us to camp. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Clear and 54 overnight, sunny and 82 tomorrow. Saturday, there starts a change in the weather coming with more rain. We'll be right back.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Serve the Lord, Singing for Joy, the CD by the Sisters of Holy Annunciation Monastery, can be yours for just $13, which includes shipping and tax. Mail a check to Holy Annunciation Monastery, 430 West County Road in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, or call 570-788-1205. This 10-song CD can be yours for just $13.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the whole crew's invited, where fans become friends, where good times roll, and the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends, bring your family, just bring it, Pocono style.
This morning, State Representative Tara Toohill was the guest speaker at the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Red Carpet Breakfast. Toohill gave an update on what is going on in the state capitol, which included the state budget, funding for education, and a number of bills that are being considered by the State House and Senate.
So Luzerne County is one of all of our school districts are the minority groups that are in that funding that are not getting it.
Two Hills said that during her discussion that her colleagues will soon be returning to session in September. The representative also reminding seniors about her upcoming Senior Expo, marked the calendars for September 13th. Today's event was sponsored by St. Luke's Village and hosted at Four Blooms. A woman who racked up more than $92,000 in unpaid tolls and fees for evading hundreds of tolls on the Pennsylvania Turnpike during a 5-year period pleaded guilty this week to theft of services. Officials say 45-year-old Lori Urick entered her plea and was sentenced to 2 years probation and 200 hours community service. Prosecutors say the woman from Mount Joy failed to pay turnpike tolls on over 1,600 trips between January 2012 and March of 2017. She paid over $10,000 in restitution to the Turnpike Commission in June, an amount based on her trips between the Harrisburg East and Mechanicsburg interchanges. Revenue at Pennsylvania's commercial casinos crept to a record high above $3.2 billion in the just completed fiscal year. The Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board said Tuesday that revenue at the state's 12 casinos rose by $45 million, or 1.4%, over the 2017 fiscal year. That beat 2016's record high by nearly $20 million, or almost 1%. Last year's figures showed that gross revenue at Pennsylvania's commercial casinos was number 2 in the nation. The Pennsylvania State Police Camp Cadet continued today, and students participated in many activities. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on how the cadets stay fueled up and energized.
The Pennsylvania State Police Troop N Camp Cadet has been going strong all week long at Penn State Hazleton. The young cadets wake up every morning at 5:30 a.m. to begin a physically active day. They take part in hands-on training conducted by law enforcement agencies, and after all the hard work, they look forward to refueling.
The food here is amazing. This morning, actually, for breakfast was French toast, bacon, and eggs, which was still, as usual, amazing. They have always a salad bar, if you'd like, and also they have a fruit bar to make sure you are eating healthy. And most of everybody here is always wanting to eat food after a long day of work.
The staff at High Acres Cafe work tirelessly to provide the cadets and the PSP staff with breakfast, lunch, and dinner to keep them going throughout their active days.
The food is very important. These are long days. We go from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. It's hot, so nutrition is very important. They need to come in here, they need to eat, they need to drink water. We're making sure they're drinking water all day, and they need to eat to fuel their bodies so they can go all day. So Camp Cadet is going extremely well. We started here Sunday, 92 kids, and we're in Thursday now, and we've seen such a huge improvement from everything from their physical fitness, the morning run, to their discipline. They have completely changed and changed for the better.
Staying hydrated is also key to ensure that the cadets have a safe and healthy experience.
Usually in the mornings we do PT, we do a run around the morning, like usually a mile and a half or so, and throughout the day they have all these activities. Like, we always have to stay hydrated. The counselors make sure that we always stay hydrated, because after a long day, we have to make sure we get hydrated, yes.
The camp continues through Friday.
The rest of the week we have a graduation practice coming up. They're going to be in the training tank, which most people would refer to as a pool. We call it a training tank because they're not in there playing Marco Polo. They'll do relay races. They're even working hard in the pool. We keep going. Tomorrow the state police horses will be here, the mountain unit. So up until graduation, it's action-packed, and it's every minute of the day is accounted for.
The week ends with a graduation ceremony at 6 p.m. on Friday evening. Reporting for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
And congratulations, Camp Cadet. Coming up on Fountain Springs News Choice, getting ready for chalk art in Community and You. Plus, more tickets to Pocono Raceway. But first, Let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
The 34th Annual Benton Frontier Days and Championship Rodeo, July 17th through the 22nd. Bull riding, calf roping, bareback bronc riding, and more. Tuesday is the Fun Horse Show. Wednesday is 3D barrel riding. Thursday through Saturday is Championship Rodeo, and don't miss Bull-O-Rama Sunday. The show starts at 7:30. Entertainment starts at 5. Vendors, crafts, and great tasting food. The Benton Rodeo, Route 487 in Benton. Come early, stay late. For more information, go to bentonrodeo.com.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Today we are talking about another great event going on downtown Hazleton. Peace, love, and chalk. And of course, it's a great event put on by the Hazleton Art League, the Hazleton Integration Project, and the Respect 90 Foundation that was started by Hazleton native Joe Madden. Today I have Allie and Kathy with me, and we're going to talk about it because we are right now in the beginning of the registration phase, getting everybody ready to participate in this. And Kathy, first of all, give us a little bit of background how this came about and how people can now get involved with this.
All right. So this is the 4th annual. So 4 years ago, Joe and Jay Madden decided they wanted to bring this concept to Hazleton. They had seen it in California. So they're the ones, the brainchild behind it. And so it's set up to be part of the Celebrate Hazleton. It's a 2-day event, so there's things going on first Friday, and then the Peace, Love, Chalk is the main event for Saturday.
Okay. So this is a great event where it gets maybe some of the most artistic people in the greater Hazleton area together on Saturday. So what will we be seeing, or what can people enter into this? And there are 2 different categories for some youngsters and for some of us a little older to participate in.
Yeah, there's a junior division, so that's for 12 to 17-year-olds, and then the adult category is 18 and up, so there's no age limit. It's anybody that I guess can get down on their knees. So when you come to participate, when you register to participate, you'll get that day a big piece of cardboard and a large piece of paper, art supplies, water, sunscreen, a lunch voucher. So you're set up for the day, and you draw from 9 till 2. 2 o'clock is the cutoff, people can walk up and down the sidewalks and see the artwork as it's being created, and they can vote on their favorite piece or their favorite artist. And so there's judges that actually make the final say. There's a People's Choice category that's also a prize winner. So there's prizes involved.
Wonderful.
Some good prizes.
Some good ones.
Yes, some very good prizes.
And speaking of prizes, somebody who won for 2 separate years, Allie, you're part of this. So talk a little bit about being an artist and why having these venues are so important for people to get out, number one, and enjoy hopefully a nice warm summer day, and number two, let that creativity flow and be seen in downtown Hazleton.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I mean, you can, I think that both people on both sides of the event are actually participating. So there's people that are actually the artists out there creating, and then there's also the people that are walking behind. There's going to be other events, like Kathy said, the Fleetique, which is like a mixture between a flea market and antiques. So it comes together, and so that's going to happen in the next to the art center. There's going to be all these tents and things like that, and there's going to be people drawing on the streets, and then the people that just walk by. So it's really this community effort that everybody really participates. So if you're down there drawing something and letting out your creativity, there's that, and then there's also the encouragement of the people that walk by, which is like it's just really exciting. It does feel like an event that everybody can be a part of. It's just there's a lot of energy and excitement and just a lot of fun. It's just a great day to come out.
And speaking of the day, so this is going to be August 3rd and 4th in downtown Hazleton. You are asked to pre-register by July 30th at the Hazleton Art League on East Broad Street or Shop 2 further up the next block. And Kathy, this year, when everything is going on, you will be kind of using your soon-to-be new home at the former bank building as the headquarters where everyone's supposed to come and register that day.
Yes, so that morning between 8:15 and 9, the artists that have pre-registered will come to the new arts building and get their kit with all their goodies, and then go out and set up their workspace. If it's raining, we're going to set everybody up inside.
So again, for anyone in the junior category, so 17 and under, there is no charge. But for 18 and over, you're asking that they get a maybe $25 sponsorship as a minimum to participate in the event, correct?
Yes, and on our website, which is hazletonsartleague.org, you can get a registration form, a sponsorship form. If you have somebody in your family that's a part of an organization or a business and they would like to sponsor your artistic endeavor, or individuals can also sponsor.
And quickly, Allie, I have to ask, the last year that you won, what was your creativity that day? Do you remember?
So yeah, it was the first year that I entered. I entered actually a couple days before the event. I just found out about it, and I thought, why not just give it a shot? So I entered. I ended up drawing my daughter, and she loves, at the time, loves bubblegum, loves hats, and I had her looking in a mirror, blowing a bubble, and that's what I ended up doing. But there's no requirement on what you need to do. It could be people, animals, shapes, whatever. So there's no limitations on it.
So hopefully everyone's watching and you're getting all the information. You don't have to worry about that late charge, and you could participate in this great event that will be going on. And it's just a way for all of us to show some of the creativity here in the greater Hazleton area. Ladies, thank you so very much for coming on and talking to us about it.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, we encourage you to go out and take part in this event. Or if you're not maybe an artistic person, maybe like me, who's not really good at drawing, this is a great time to go out and just look and see what we have right here in the greater Hazleton area. Of course, thanks to the Hazleton Art League, the Hip Center, and Respect 90 Foundation. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine?
How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the types of things that we will be featuring on our new show, Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo, host of Off the Beaten Path, welcomes you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good eats. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Tonight, WYLN News giving you a chance to be entered into a drawing to win a 4-pack of tickets to go see the Gander Outdoors 400 race at the Tricky Triangle in person. The race is this weekend. No, it's next weekend, July 27th through the 29th. All you have to do is call 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Make sure you leave your name, the town you live in, and most important of all, your phone number, and you'll be entered into the drawing for the tickets. The winners will be selected at random. Call now and good luck. A special World War II event happens this Saturday and Sunday in Berwick. Activities throughout the 2-day program honor all veterans and allow attendees to relive history. The event will kick off this Saturday, 10 a.m. at Test Track Park in Berwick. A free 1940s swing dance will take place Saturday, 6 p.m. at the Reliance Fire Company's Hall. The program continues Sunday at 10 a.m., featuring a weapons demonstration at noon at Encampment Field, a tribute to veterans at 2 p.m., Columbia County Quilts of Valor presentation at 2:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be sure to head out to Berwick this weekend to honor all veterans past and present. And stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org. You're watching Wilkes-Barre's Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.